Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gary Dick. Downtown Indy has unveiled new research that shows downtown Indianapolis continues to economically outperform the rest of the county and remains the fastest growing neighborhood in Marion County. Completed projects over the past 5 years totaling nearly $4 billion, another $982 million in projects in the pipeline. Research shows the population downtown should reach 30,000 residents by the end of 2020, nearly doubling in just a decade. Here to break down the state of downtown are Downtown Indy President Sherry Seiwert and International Downtown Association CEO David Downey. And welcome to the program.
Thank you.
It's that time again for the State of Downtown, an event the Downtown Indy puts on. So Sherry, I'll throw it to you first. In terms of the results of this study that really measures the vibrancy, the vitality of downtown, continues to outperform economically, growing with more people living and working downtown.
That's correct. Yes. So we are continually seeing increased investment in downtown, particularly in the housing market. We have a couple of 2,200 more units in the pipeline on top of the 26,000 people that we currently have. I'm sorry, 27,000 people we have living downtown. That'll be up to 30,000 by the year 2020. We have well over 153,000 employees in our downtown market, and the office vacancy rate continues to lower. It's a great story.
I want to touch on that one because that vacancy rate, the office vacancy rate a few years ago was a challenge, but that continues to change and improve. You
bet. When I started this position 7 years ago, not even 7 years ago, we were at 20%, and currently we're at 14%. So with the movement of the tech industry into our downtown market, and we have a healthy healthcare employment in our downtown market, it's going the right way.
I want to ask you about the housing in a moment, but David, as you look at downtown Indianapolis, and certainly you have a global perspective on downtowns, your assessment of downtown Indianapolis and what's going on?
So I would say it's very consistent with what we're seeing around the country. You know, these are city centers that are the economic engines of their cities, of their regions, and by all the numbers, Indy seems to be really pushing forward really hard.
Yeah, it seems that not just cities the size of Indianapolis and larger, but smaller communities too, focusing on downtowns and looking at downtowns. Again, maybe 10, 15 years ago they didn't look at it, but now they look at it as a real economic driver.
Very much so. And we're seeing emerging downtowns. Indy would be what we consider a growing downtown, and even the established ones like your major market cities. Everyone's addressing these same things with office, tech, residential inclusion. It's really becoming a dynamic.
Sherry, in terms of, you talk about the number of people living downtown, and we see have seen a lot of construction. Is the balance, the supply and demand coming more into balance now? Does that affect the affordability in a positive way?
You know, because we've been so aggressive with growth on the development side, we really have started to see the occupancy levels tick down just a little bit. We're still at a healthy level of 93.4%, which is, you know, by comparison to other competing cities, we're doing well. But we do really need to slow it down a little bit, absorb what we have under construction, and get those occupied. Yeah.
Challenges, David, as you look at cities, whether it's Indianapolis or any city in the United States, they're downtowns. What are some of those big challenges that cities are facing?
Universal across the country. We're managing success now. So we're having different things happening with social order, people affected by homelessness, housing attainability, affordability. Downtowns are exciting places to be, and so the challenges really are around managing that prosperity.
Yep. Sherry, as we wrap up, in terms of an exciting place to be, the tech growth in Indianapolis and Indiana in general has been certainly on an upswing, and a lot of that's happening in downtown Indianapolis. As you look at the makeup, 7,200 new jobs added or being added downtown, and that makeup of a lot of in the tech space, the creative class, those types of jobs.
Yes, yes. 33% of our immediate downtown jobs are made up of the creative class, and so when you think about design and music, and yeah, we're delighted that we're getting that creativity into our workforce.
The state of downtown, a new report just out shows that state of downtown Indianapolis continues to be strong. Sherry Seiwert from Downtown Indy, David Downey, the International Downtown Association. Thank you both for being here.
Our pleasure.
Thank
you.